So Thursday night's Legends game, right? We've got an open field of talent. Who do you think the most influential talent is on?
I know who you're going to say.
Who?
I know who you're going to say.
Who?
I don't necessarily subscribe to this. I don't subscribe to this guy, but I know who you're going to say.
So Daniel Gorringe.
Yeah.
Daniel Gorringe has had more impact on the game than anybody. I can mount a case that Daniel Gorringe is inside the top 10 most influential people in football now. Including having sold out 3 rows of his own listeners in sitting together. Like, it's 3 bays.
Beck, we've got fresh updates tonight on the fitness of 2 of the headline acts for Thursday night's Legends game. Ollie Gill's incredible transformation is now on the verge of a fairy tale ending. After an intense rehab program, he's overcome his ACL injury and is set to play a major role for the All-Stars. Now, plucked from one of Australia's leading dance academies, coaches are bullish he'll have no problems with the rise in intensity, given what he's been able to produce during recent training blocks, and has certainly turned heads. And it's even better for Dan Gorringe. Track watchers suggest he's in the form of his life, far surpassing his time on an AFL list. Even telling those close to him that if his draft class was held tomorrow, he'd go much higher than the pick 10 he was originally taken at. Gorringe's preparation has been flawless despite extended time in a box outside the MCG, giving him even more time to work on the big names he'll be targeting on field. Those in the know even indicating the Marvel goals record is in danger Thursday night.
I want all of them. Give me all the smoke.
Welcome. Thanks for doing footy with us wherever in the world and however you're listening to us. Thanks for joining us on this Wednesday, the 27th of August. We have some football tonight. Lo and behold, all comes down to closing round. Bombers, Suns, head-to-head. Will the Dogs somehow be praying for a miracle, find their way in the finals, literally backing in one of the biggest upsets of all time in the history of a game to find themselves in the finals? All the Suns come out and just make the Doggies boys drink beers in the first quarter. Then we've got our game, Legends game, all happening. Now, we did a training run yesterday. Ooh, fitness test passed.
Huge.
Big. Just.
Skills test?
Not passed.
Yeah, the
No,
wind.
no.
I mean, we're very lucky we're under the roof, really.
A lot.
Yeah.
So we're obviously going to dissect the game that is tonight between Essendon and the Suns, then dissect our game on Thursday night, which I think everyone's looking forward to over this shitty game. So we are pumped. A few things just to get on top of housekeeping, more housekeeping things.
I like it.
One thing that came to me, and you know I have my shower thoughts. First thing I had this morning was, why when you see the ladder, the AFL ladder, that we have some teams who are just one word. So Richmond on the ladder are just Richmond. But then we have West Coast Eagles. Why are we doing that? Is there an explanation that we have for that? Or is that just something that is like, why are we doing that?
Well, I just assume, is it West Coast? Are we comfortable with that? Like, is that just their name, or is it the West Coast Eagles?
Well, for instance, on this ladder I've got here, LA Crows, Geelong Cats, Brisbane Lions, Collingwood.
yeah,
that's it.
Okay.
Fremantle. That's it. And then Western Bulldogs are there. Hawthorn. Just Hawthorn.
Well, that's,
Gold Coast Suns are there.
Yeah, okay.
Sydney Swans, Carlton. St Kilda.
Well, it'd be weird to have, it's St Kilda Saints and the Carlton Blues, I guess.
But we can have West Coast Eagles.
Yeah, no, I'm with you.
Yeah. I don't think... I saw the lads yesterday. I was like, why is that happening? That seems very odd.
Do you reckon the clubs pre-season have to confirm? Maybe? Or surely someone at AFL is not just taking liberty as to what sounds good.
I'd say it'd have to do with what they're marketing during the year. If you're marketing your team as the West Coast Eagles instead of West Coast. If you're marketing your team as St Kilda. Like, no one says, let's get some St Kilda Saints gear. You get St Kilda gear, you know?
No, true.
I'm going to see Carlton. I'm getting a Carlton jumper, not Carlton Blues jumper.
The Carlton Blues.
So I don't know why we're doing that, but the league needs to fix that up.
I don't really have an answer for you there.
It's
That's all
inconsistent.
just,
It's messy. It's another thing that's messy on their plate. Now, I know they've got bigger issues, umpiring, obviously some other stuff that's going on around the league that they need to fix. That's up there.
Add it to the schedule
Yeah,
for sure.
there's a lot there Andrew needs to sort out with his suits, friends. More grand final tickets. They are on sale tonight.
Okay, don't get too excited, bro.
I say that and haven't done any prep to release them, but I've been told they have to go on sale tonight. We just want to get people locked in for our grand final event.
Yep.
So last year we did the pre-game party,
Yes.
which was not your old boring. If you're sitting down on a grand final morning and you're surrounded by suits on a round table and you've got just, a big bucket of beers in the middle and you've got up there Kazali playing and the guest, but you're doing it wrong.
The round tables is a big giveaway.
If you walk into your grand
Yeah.
final morning function, there's a round table, you're in the wrong spot.
Yep.
DDF grand final this year on grand final day, obviously, watch your party. So the issue we've had here, last year was that people were like, well, where are we going next?
Yes.
I was like, oh, no, we're nowhere.
And
you guys split.
and you went, well, I'm going to the game.
Yeah, I said, you guys figure out that. I'm going to the game. This year, we're keeping it in the family. We're keeping it together. We watched the party or the grand final together at the DDF party.
How good's that?
We're talking music acts, tattoos, activations, multi-level at Moondog World, at Docklands. Big... Let's go. We can't wait. Now, I think we have somewhere between 700 and 900 tickets to sell. So that seems daunting, that number. But honestly, it will be one of the all-time days. Like I promise you, if
how
you're looking for
much
a
fun.
place to go and you want to hang out with us and watch it on multiple screens, we've got beers that are named after things throughout the season. We got like taps of Moondog just full. All the tanks will be full of beer and other sort of drinks, activations, party, music. Who will be there? There's a lot going on. So we can't wait.
So tattoo-wise, are we, and like, is this like get anything? Or have we got like a little menu of
We've got a
things?
flash set.
Nice.
Yeah, why do you want to go rogue and get something?
I'll probably like get something while I'm there.
Yeah.
As well as.
There'll be option there. So flash
how
tattoos,
good.
looking forward to it. So it'll be good there. So they'll be on sale tomorrow night. I've promised our team upstairs. Well, I have to get that out. So tomorrow night, tune in. Let's just say we'll go around at 7:30 kind of sale.
So is this, Wednesday night?
Wednesday night.
Yep.
Yep.
Love
So
it.
tomorrow,
Yep.
we are going live. So 7:30 tonight, there'll be live. We'll get a video go out and a link on the stories. Also wanted to prep that we are doing our last lose by run by for the year. We're going to do a joint event coming out probably next week.
Okay.
So that'll be around a running track all together. Donate your legs to us. We'll put a bit of a morning on, have some Gatorades, run the distance collectively.
Love that.
Because if I do one lap and we all do one lap together,
Sure.
it's that distance by the amount of people there. We knock it off together.
And what's the number? Do we know? It's
It's in the 200s.
Oh, jeez.
It's the 200. So I need a lot of legs there. So that'll, all information coming out next week on that, but that'll be fun. Also, award season's coming up. So I thought maybe in the next couple of weeks, I'm not really sure, maybe it's Brownlow week, given that's the biggest award that can be handed out. We do our own kind of DDF award episode.
Sure. Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm thinking things like, worst take of the year.
Yep.
Best season but can't win the big one, like is it a doggies kind of thing. Best off-season act of the year. Things like your Michael Voss's arrest.
Sure.
Fly counting at his last $20,
Yep.
allegedly. Then we got Michael Christian's worst suspension. Those kind of categories there, which will come together. So we'll put a voting thing out there that you guys get to a link and vote for that as well.
I've got the best off-season one locked
Yep.
down. I know what that's going to be.
What's that?
That's on the shoulders.
Oh, yeah. That's the greatest move ever.
That's just
Yeah.
unbelievable.
Also got like a hacker of the year.
Oh.
Is it Luke Sayers hacker?
Oh, that's good.
Is it Pendle's hacker?
Yeah.
There's a few there that we could nominate there.
Possible Isaac Heaney hacker the other day.
Well, I did say that. It was up quickly. It was very up quickly, so possibly one there. Did he a fan of the year as well?
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, just someone that we just pick randomly.
What do you reckon the criteria would be for that?
You'd have to listen to this.
Okay.
So we have to collect that data somehow. You
Yep.
have to listen to this to win that award. But we'll make some awards. We'll hand that. We'll do like, a little night there, suits and stuff like that.
Sure.
And that'll happen. Some news that just dropped yesterday afternoon. All Australian team just dropped. Just hit our airwaves here. So let's run through it because as always with these things, there's going to be some fans that are pissed off. Some players who are very, very stiff to not be in this team. So we'll go through each team who's in it. Adelaide have Jordan Dawson, Mark Keane, Isaac Rankin, people going to hate that one. Riley Philthorpe, Josh Worrell. Brisbane, Harris Andrews, Zach Bailey, Josh Dunkley, Hugh McCluggage, Dane Zorko. So they both have 5 in there. For Collingwood, Josh Dacos, Nick Dacos, Jamie Elliott. Freo, Andy Brayshaw, Jordan Clark, Luke Jackson, Caleb Sarong. Geelong have Jeremy Cameron, Max Holmes, Bailey Smith. My guy. Well done. Suns have Noah Anderson, Sam Collins, Ben King, Ben Long, Matt Rao. Wow. Giants have Lockie Ash, Finn Callahan, Tom Green, Sam Taylor. From the Hawks, Josh Battle, Jack Gunston. From the D's, Max Gawn, Kasai Pickett. From Port, Zach Butters, Mitch Georgiades. Richmond have the lone Nick Vlaston. Saints, Messiah Wangani Miller.
Sure.
Sydney have Brody Grundy, Isaac Heaney. The Dogs have Marcus Bonampelli, Bailey Dale, Sam Darcy, Tom Liberatore, Ed Richards. Teams with no one in it. Carlton, Essendon, Kangaroos, and West Coast. Thoughts, questions, queries?
First of all, a lot of players from a team that might not make finals in the Bulldogs, isn't there?
That's a lot. And that's probably pissing them off more.
Yeah.
How many times? And also, I think on this, so a lot of teams have 5, like a max of 5.
Yep.
Aaron Norton kicked 60 goals. So is it a thing where the selectors have gone, oh, you can't have more than 5 in the team?
It feels harsh, doesn't it?
It does feel harsh. And the selectors are Andrew Dillon. Gonna find a way to fuck it up somehow. Eddie Betts, Jude Bolton, Nathan Buckley, Kane Corns, Abby Holmes, Glenn Jakovich, Laura Kane, and Matthew Pelvish. So they're the selectors on here. So out of this, we have no Tristan Sherry.
Yeah, that's the big one,
Which
right?
is wild and diabolical behaviour. Game's gone. As North said, game's gone if Tristan Sherry isn't getting in there because he's been massive all year. We said Aaron Norton, 60 goals. Now, Zach Merritt drives a Lamborghini. He has been good like all season. I know the last few weeks broke a hand, a bit quiet before that with a little move back, that weird move that they put him in half back for a long time when the ball was going down there, but not the way that he wanted to be used in that position. He's on the team. George Hewitt could have done much more to get in the 44, whatever it is. No Cal Wilkie. Man.
Yeah, that one hurts because I got to say, when you look at the graphic of the list, I looked at St Kilda and thought, oh, hang on.
Yeah.
That's a couple of names there, but no, just Nazire Wanganeen Miller is quite long.
Yeah, it's a long way.
So,
It's like you're 3 players, like, no, it's just one more.
Yeah. So, no, I thought he was pretty stiff there.
It doesn't have to be dead to be stiff.
Yeah.
This is like Darcy Cameron.
Yeah.
He's been massive all year. Like, how's he not in there? Not even in the squad. And then Ollie Dempsey. He's like just a winger. Just a winger. So I know what happens every season. This stuff happens. Yes, like there's only 44 spots there or whatever it is. But like how some of those names aren't in there and you just know they're going to fit someone who's not like a fullback. Like Isaac Heaney be named fullback.
Sure.
That makes no sense at all. You know, like now you're just trying to fit pieces in this team. Makes no sense. So we know they do this traditionally that you'll see players on the wing who just don't play wing. You'll be players on the half forward flank who don't play half forward. See players in the back line, that guy's on the back line. That's how they make this thing work.
It's not a good look when, you know, a fantasy team has more rules.
Yeah.
You know, like, no. You can't just put him there
No.
because he doesn't play there.
No. I mean, the fact that there's 4 teams that don't have one player in there. 4 teams that don't have one player in, top 40-odd players in the league.
It's not a charity thing, though.
It's not
You
a
can't
charity.
just give them someone.
Oh, I mean, I like Josh Battle, but is Josh Battle an Australian?
Probably not.
There you are. There's one. Like the others, I can kind of make an argument for everyone. Even like Isaac Rankin was good. It wasn't like all Australian good if you're just doing it off his football.
No, probably
he
not.
was good early, but it wasn't like it's not my first name that come to my head.
No. Even Jack Higgins would have been a shout, to be honest.
Yeah. And there's names there that flat. I mean, Doggies would be so angry at themselves. They got 5 there.
It's
in the
a
best
lot.
team to not make finals. It's a wasted opportunity. It's It's Dan Gorringe season at Clubland as well. It started delistings
Sure.
and retiring when you know you're being delisted.
Oh,
It's a multi-complex.
The holy combo.
It's a multi-complex. Just if you're new to the program, welcome. If you are feeling as a player, if you know that things aren't going right, and it's this week where things get confirmed to you that you've probably known all season long, that if you have even a sniff of I'm getting delisted, and your heart's not really in it anymore, and you want to finish up, you go in there, get on the front foot and say, guys, I'm actually going to retire. And you beat the system. Can't delist me if I've retired. Because that's the big thing. When you see delisted in the paper, on the websites, or on social media, that hurts the soul. If you see
Yeah.
retired, went out of my terms. So it's all happening at the moment at clubs. Port Adelaide, a lot going on there in terms of delistings and retirings. They've listed Jeremy Finlayson and Ryan Burton. Now, Ryan Burton was involved in that trade for Chad Wingard.
Yeah, he was.
Years ago.
Yeah.
I thought he was quite good. 28 still, he's had injuries, so maybe that comes into it as well. But there's a place for someone, for a team to take him up, maybe, and get his body right. Then, on top of that, Willie Rowley retires.
Yes.
109 games, 151 goals, premiership player with the Eagles. If you cast your mind back, very good in that Eagles premiership year. Goes to Port in 2022. Then a big piece of what they did in going back-to-back top 4 finishes and into finals when something went inside 50 and he was around, something special happened. A couple of career ups and downs. Obviously had the thing with the drug test where he fucked his piss out for something else. And then obviously had the death threat with Bailey Dale. Bailey Dale now pretty sick. Darwin now feel pretty safe about things. But outside that, a guy who had a great career, should be proud of everything he's done in his football career. And congrats to Willie Rowley. Well done, mate. Have a career. Then the big one, still at Port Adelaide, is Sam Mitchell and the Hawks going after Ken.
How good.
Want a position at their club for Ken. So obviously he's coming out of his 13-year coaching gig at Port, being sound out for just a part-time role. Like literally a fly-in, fly-out 3 or 4 days a week. And just to consult on what's happening inside that football club. So I think they just want him to sit in a room and throw ideas, exchange ideas and energies, and be like, what do you like here? What do you like here? And this is all off the back of these guys having beef in last year's final series. We know how it went down. Hawks and Port just drawing at each other. Ginny does the guineas of playing arms. Sicily's barking him. Sam Mitchell barking through the presser. Ken doing the playing arms again. Like a lot here that they've gone through. Now Sam Mitchell will turn around and say, let's get this guy inside our building.
Well, it all checks out. I mean, he fits the vibe, does he not?
Massively. He leans into it.
Yeah.
Massively leans into what they're trying to do there. And even though Ken said he's going to retire for a bit and, conversations clearly are happening behind all the walls that we're not in on, where Ken might be thinking, hey, this might be a thing. If I can stay in Adelaide and go to Hawthorn as a fly-in, fly-out kind of coach on big money steel, you'd think that's not a bad role for him. And then the big part of this, which is attached to it, which people are talking about, is a massive football move here by Hawks because Zach Butters. Been the rumours about Zach Butters wanting out potentially, him going to Hawthorn, been linked there. He's contracted for another season, said he's going to stay. This feels like a move where you get Ken, because Ken's close to Zach.
Yes.
Connect the dots, you get Zach to Hawthorn. What a move, what a play for Hawthorn to do. And I love it.
Tell you what, it also plays into one of my favourite footy theories. Just Hawthorn and Port Adelaide love each other.
They do.
Down.
Big love fest.
They just swap all the time.
Yeah, they do. Just players and coaches, and there's a lot of just parallels that keep coming back to each other. They love each other. And I guess really if you want to get him, my big thing would be here was just give him a 20K signing bonus. Make up for the money that he lost when he was taunting you. That would be that would go a long way to getting him over the line, I'd say. Because the man's down 20K.
Well, there's that sort of McLennan trophy coming through.
That is coming through. Who's winning that? Do we know?
No, but
we gotta wait,
they got
we?
it from last year, though, didn't
They
they?
did get that $1 million.
So
they get spread through the club. So there could be something there. So that'd be cool. I'd love to see Ken. That first social media post that Hawks do of Ken and Guinea doing playing arms together. Kind of just connecting wings.
Yes,
would be
touching
massive.
tips.
Yep, would love to see that. Eagles also in their delisting season. Delist Jack Petruccelli, Callan Jameson, Locke Rawson, and Jaden Hunt retires.
yes.
Streets remember Jaden Hunt. He was an absolute speedy winger at Melbourne, goes across to the Eagles. He could play, so he retires. And I'm not sure if his body's let him down, if he's just doing Dan Gorringe. Either way, that's play on. I like it.
Totally respect it.
I don't want to talk about this, but I guess let's talk about it. You're happy. You're not smiling about this. One of the worst kept secrets now confirmed. TDK has agreed to terms of an 8-year deal at a reported $1.7 million a season. The second signing that comes out is St Kilda war chest using all that money they've saved up over the years after missing out on LDU. Finn Callahan seems like they found the players to spend on. You're pretty happy, aren't you, mate? Happy with it?
I've already sent him a message, put it that way.
Fuck, what'd you say?
Welcome, brother.
You know what? He actually looks like a St Kilda player in all
does,
the funny
doesn't he?
graphics I've seen. Now they got 2 Vikings.
Well, it's about time as well. We had some sort of long hair in the club as well, which I'm really excited about.
Yeah, but you got big hair awareness.
Massively.
Zach Jones, Brad Hill, Cal Wilkie.
It's true.
So now
I
you've
think
got big
about
hair
it.
awareness.
Yeah.
Big hair awareness coming on there. So this is huge. Like, this isn't Tom DeConning just dancing or walking out of Carlton. He's dancing his way down in Rabin with so much money.
Yes.
The biggest deal, over $13 million for a ruckman going into the prime of his career. The biggest contract we've seen for a free agency player ever. It's massive money.
It's massive money and sounds like it's full on, but it's also just the way the world's going, right? Like this is the first one. It's the straw that'll break the camel's back, and then there'll be many more after this, and it'll feel normal.
TPP is going up with the broadcast agreement.
Yeah.
TPP, total player payments, if you don't know what that is. TPP is going up because the broadcast is bringing so much money into the league and all the other sponsors, so everyone's going to be paid more and more and more. 1.7 now won't be that much in 5 years' time. Probably maybe be the norm if things all track well in terms of sponsorships of the league and viewership. So, I mean, there's a questions here to be asked for sure. Like, next season when he plays, the pressure is on him given the price tag. It's just the way it is. It just is.
Of course.
So is he a $1.7 million player, or is he just really tall and athletic? Like, we don't know if he's worth the price tag yet. He's worth $1 million, but he's like 1.7 is a lot of cash. And I'm not saying it's right or wrong, because I think for Saints, you do this every day of the week. You can either stay in mediocrity for the next 130 odd years, or you literally swing for fences here and buy your way back to being relevant, back to being the security that people know can be a force in this league. I like it a lot.
Yep. And you got to remember, there was a part of me not too long ago when we were talking about our war chest, and I was naive. Hold my hand up, thought we could maybe just put it in a term deposit, wait 20 years and become, richer than, Manchester United, but you got to spend it.
You have to.
So whether or not he's worth it, who knows?
No.
But he's a bloody good player. And it's a huge statement, which I'm really excited about.
I love it. I love it, the fans, because for so long, I don't want to be rude here, they've been like irrelevant and just a club that's stuck in the middle. And this is like a fuck it, let's go for it.
Yep.
And if it blows up, at least you've had a crack.
Yeah.
You've had a crack, who cares? The money's the money. That'll go again. And like, you may either just dwindle where you are, or it'll be the best money you've ever spent because you signed Nass as well. So may as well spend it.
Absolutely.
Now, no one else might get paid, but at least you've got 2 absolute stars on the part that have to carry the team. Now, there's a conversation there about Marshall. Does he stay or go? That was all to play out still. But a lot of stuff here that St Kilda are still doing right. And for Carlton, it's in return for losing pretty much the future of our club. It's pick 9. So I think, I saw a lot of people cutting up their memberships and burning scarves and maybe getting the vocal cords ready to boo. But like, you can't, he was never going to pass up that money. No way is he passing up 600K difference in money to stay loyal to the Carlton Football Club.
No, and let's call it like this. The reverse scenario last year, losing Josh Battle, really, really hurt. Got the Flying Viking.
Yeah. So you find a piece. If pick 9 becomes an absolute stud, you take it. You go, okay, that's fine. We get rid of a 26-year-old ruckman who is our future. They're the big sons of bitches. They're easy to find.
Yeah,
they just are. Now he's a rare one because he can move and he's athletic, so I get that. But there'll be a player at pick 9 this year in the draft, whoever we take, who might be something amazing, and you look back in 5 years and go, you know what, it's not all bad. So a lot to play out, a lot of ifs and buts. Michael Voss here, sitting in his office a week ago saying, I'm not expecting good news, but we're hoping. Well, mate. Hope just left the building in a red, white, and black Ferrari. Like that just left, so couldn't have left quicker as well. Yeah. I thought maybe he'd wait a bit. I actually kind of respect that he came out on a Monday night and said, I'm done. Nah, don't wait. Once we all knew as well. Very tactical. He did a post saying, thanks for 100 games, comments off. And then an hour later, you just felt it was coming. You just felt something was coming, and he's out of here. So I like it.
Especially now he can, he said in his post-match interview, I just want to get away, do some surfing.
Yeah.
And you can do that now with just nothing hanging over his head.
Yeah.
Just enjoy it.
I like it. So it's all to play out. Who knows? If he does the TDK that he was for the first 14 rounds of the year, amazing for Saints fans. Amazing. And on the back of that, it felt like it was a Carlton night Monday of things that could go wrong, will go wrong. Charlie Curnow, a report that doesn't go away, keeps coming back and back and back, could be on the move out of Carlton. Apparently has had his exit meeting, was about to tell the club some grievances that he wants to get out of the football bubble that is Melbourne, and wants to land himself, and the leader keeps being Sydney. Sydney, piss off. Hey, Sydney, go away. You don't need the best forward in the game every time that your best forward in the game retires or leaves. Just, you've got good forward. Why do you need another big fish in your city? Let us have this one. So the Vultures are coming, trying to pick at the carcass. Had his final meetings, we said, early in the year. If you remember, he had the story that came out where he wanted to go, or he went to the club and said, hey, I'm just open to moving to the Gold Coast or Sydney. And Carlton said, well, luckily, the good thing for you, you're open. You're not for sale. You might be open, but that's great. We're open to being a premiership team as well. Yeah. Like, that's how it kind of went down when it was received by the Blues. So it's all, I think he had another meeting with the Blues yesterday. Xander Maguire reported that he again was doorstopped and said, no, my future's here at the Blues in 2026. Now, we've seen cases for Jordan Dawson, Dan Houston. All these players have said, no, I want to be here next year. Then they run to their managers and say, get me out of here. So who knows how it's going to go down at all. But if this is true, he's contracted to 2029. So we got ourselves a hostage situation. Okay, you got him? Hostage. That's okay. If it's Sydney, give us what you got. Give us everything you have. We don't want to talk to you unless you back up the truck. And the truck better have Errol Gordon, Isaac Heaney, Chad Warner. He's not touchable unless you can do that. You know what? Actually, now think about it. Give me the Sydney Harbour Bridge as well. That's how much he's not touchable. Because you can't be signing, and Kane said today, you can't be signing these long-term deals and being like, you know what? Actually, kind of want to get out. Hostage. Hostage. Sorry, hostage.
Have you seen what's going on in Liverpool at the moment?
No.
Liverpool and Newcastle. Isak wants to leave Newcastle. They're like, no, well, you can't.
No.
And so he's taken to Instagram like a breakup.
Yeah.
And promises were kept. They've been destroyed.
No.
I'm leaving. And they're like, well, you're not. So we're just not going to play you.
Yeah. Let me think. Who signed that contract?
Yeah.
That was you. Now, did we have a gun at your head that time? No. Do we have it now? I bet your ass you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. Because if Sydney walked into Carlton and said, okay, we've got an offer for you, we'd literally have Charlie in a headlock and like a pen to his head, being like, no, he signed it. So I dare you to come with it.
So so realistically, that's all very well and good, but he's not a hostage.
Might turn into one.
And so if it came to it, what are you taking seriously from Sydney?
Okay, if it was Sydney, I honestly, if it's for Charlie, I would want whoever the list manager is going to be, because it's got rid of our guys, Nick Austin and Brad Lloyd, I'd be saying, all right, if you want our star, give us Errol Gordon. And then you work your way from there. Isaac Heaney's not going to be touchable. We know that. That's fine. But Errol? Or you have to get 3 pieces in a first-round pick, like a Justin McInerney, give us an Amadi or McLean, someone like that, and a first-round pick. Something that equals something we can work with next 2 years.
Well, in fairness to you, when you just said there that Isaac Heaney's not touchable, that's fine. Well, neither's Charlie, right? So
that's okay.
If you want him, we want the other untouchable.
City, you got a hostage, we got a hostage as well. We got a hostage off, like, that's fine.
And what about Gold Coast?
You'd want Ben King.
Yep. But you'd imagine they want the two of them together, right?
That's the thing of this negotiation.
Yeah.
That you're going to say, I want this, they want that. You have to always start at the top when you're negotiating back with someone who wants your player. So you go Ben King, and then you work your way from there. So you'd be like, okay, Ethan Reed, Jed Walter. Oh, and on top of that, we want Sam Flanders.
Yeah.
And then we want whoever it might be, a pick. Like, you need to get something back. You need Carlton and whoever it would be in this situation where the club has clearly the leverage. You need to make sure that you come out on top eventually.
Mm-hmm.
You might not look like you come out on top, but in 3 years' time, when Charlie is, 20, 30, or 31, 32, you need to be in a place where, okay, Charlie had his great 3 years at Sydney. They might have done what they've done, but we're now in a good place to make a push for it now.
Sure.
We can't lose that. We can't get bent over here.
No.
I don't want to get bent over. Because if we lose him, we're starting all over again. Essentially, is what we're saying.
Yeah.
And Graham Ryan, he's a hard ass. Graham Ryan won't let that happen. So let's see where it goes. But I have heard Sydney, obviously, all season, want him. So let's see how it plays out. Speaking of Sydney, Zippy Fish, AFLW Rising Star nominee.
Well done,
Well done,
Zip.
Zippy. Peak 5 in the draft, as we know. First 2 games at AFLW, she's had 26 and 27 touches. She's just one of 10 players in the competition to have over 50 touches across the first 2 rounds. I think we just give her the award now. She's just amazing. And for the Zippy Fish, you'd want Zippy to be quick.
Sure.
She's quick.
Yeah.
She's quick.
We can't have a flat-footed Zippy Fish.
No, she's zippy
yeah.
around everyone on the field. She's so good. She has the best name in the AFLW and the AFL.
Oh.
So she's a star. If you can sit down and watch Zippy Fish do her thing, I highly recommend you put it on the TV. Because she's bums on seats.
Yeah,
she's
big
so good. In other news around the league, Melksham and McDonald given a 1-year contract for 2026. Hey, 2 of the oldest players got that Jack Gunston, Benjamin Button disease kind of thing. These old heads, these unks are playing some good football at the end of their career. So on top of that, a lot happening at Melbourne. No, they need a coach. That's still to play out. Nathan Buckley thinks the guy there, but one guy who might leave is Stephen May. Now, there's vision going around. I'm not even sure there's vision of him in the change room.
No.
There's vision going around of him in the change room. It's purely, I think it's clipped up where they've just zoomed in on him purely.
Okay.
And Max Gawn's addressing the group, but the camera's facing towards the playing group. And Stephen May is just in some young kid's ear, just laughing and joking and kind of like a sly talk. Like, I don't know what was said, but I assumed it was much the energy of like, oh, here we go again.
Yeah.
Max Gawn's talking again. Here's something different. Oh, geez, give it a rest, Max. Like that, I assume allegedly that's what it'd be called.
Back of the classroom kind of vibe.
That was the energy it was giving. So that got released to Melbourne Football Club. Then all the members of Melbourne like, get this guy's ass out of our town. He's taking the piss. Now the news coming out of that. And off the back of the season of him not having the best season as a 33-year-old defender who has lost his pace a little bit, lost his positioning, confidence maybe gone. Maybe he's out. Maybe he's on the Dogs. The Dogs looking for an easy fix. So watch that space at Melbourne. And I love that we have a week off with the finals, obviously, because we need a week off, except for this weird game we have tonight. But week 1 of finals is locked in scheduling-wise. This is going to be big. So Thursday night next week, we run it back in Adelaide. Adelaide hosts Collingwood. That's going to be huge. They've put on extra security for that game.
Yeah.
So
there's a bit in the air.
There's a bit of nasty energy. So week 1 of finals, obviously Collingwood who are going to roll in there. Remember everything that's happened so far the last few weeks. Security going to be on high alert. It's very much security on your toes.
Yes.
At all times. And the security keep wearing boots these days. You seen that?
I don't mind it. It's been a long time since I've seen anyone need to sprint onto the field. But
No.
it's good to have, I suppose.
It's always going to be prepared.
Yeah.
We want all seckies to have their toes or be on their toes, get ready to go because it's going to go down. Adelaide might burn. Either way, I think Adelaide's it's going to be on for young and old.
You know what? It's a good thing. Yeah, you're right there. Either way.
Yeah, either way, there's
I
going to be.
can think of 2 endings.
Yeah. Adelaide either right or Collingwood right. I cannot wait. That is Thursday night on our screens. I really want to get there. Not sure logistically if we can. We'll try and do something. It's the best oval in the world. Adelaide Oval. So let's see. That's Thursday night of the week 1 of finals. And Friday night, we got 2 non-Melbourne based teams playing a final of the MCG. League getting paid. League getting so much money. You know how many corporates are going to be at this game? Just licking their lips. Just giving each other money. Just watching themselves in dollar bills. We've got Geelong, their home final at the MCG. And they welcome Brisbane into town. Remember, Brisbane love travelling. Geelong in their home final. They're always complaining. I call Geelong Sooks. And it was like, we're not Sooks. Sooking for being second. No, it was more specifically, Chris Scott does feel like he does sook a lot about a lot of things.
I think we can agree on
You
that,
said he
can't we?
sooked about the volume of your microphone.
Yeah, well, when you're sooking about that, come
Yeah,
on.
he said he didn't like the songs after the goals being played at his home ground, hates the Macarena, like all these things keep coming back where maybe they have some sook tendencies, but a very good football team. They welcome Brisbane on their Friday night. Then elimination finals are all but locked in, even though we've got this game tonight to go. Saturday twilight, Angie Stadium. Oh, I'm not even going to say how I feel about that that stadium of anus, that stadium, that's shit. I don't know. I don't know.
Anus was an
I
interesting
don't know.
addition.
Yeah, I got a message. Absolute fucking shithole. NG Stadium. Giants and Hawthorn. That's a big final. We think that's locked in unless something goes wrong in this Essendon and Suns game. Then we've got Saturday night, Fremantle host Gold Coast or either the Western Bulldogs. So the way it works, the Suns need to win by 25 or more to lock in a date with Freo in that Saturday night game against the Bombers tonight. 25 or more just secures them to travel to Freo.
Okay.
If the Bombers somehow keep this thing close to under 25 points, then they're travelling to Sydney if they still win the Suns. And if they don't, if the Bombers somehow win, then the Dogs are travelling first week of finals. So I can't see it. So essentially, like even Luke Beverly said, Essendon beating Gold Coast is as long a shot as there is.
Yeah.
So he knows. He knows it's coming. All right, let's do Footy Dads before we get into the round preview, which is just two games, the Suns game and our game, brought to you by DoorDash. This one's from Liam. So apparently there's this dad down at Auskick who decided he'd had enough of being a regular boundary line parent. Instead of clapping politely or handing out orange slices, this bloke rocked up one Saturday in a full umpire kit. Whistle, hat, the whole lot. Problem was he wasn't rostered on. No one asked him. He just declared himself chief umpire of the under-8s.
Brilliant.
So halfway through the first quarter, the real umpire blows the whistle for a free kick, but then this rogue dad blows his whistle, points the other way and starts yelling, "Hold the ball!" The kids are looking around like, which whistle do we listen to? Chaos. Parents everywhere just losing it. Eventually the coach had to go over and explain to him, no, you can't just insert yourself in the game like this.
What do you mean?
The kicker, he tried to argue that he did his umpiring course and he had more experience than the teenager they put in charge. Needless to say, he's now banned of bringing a whistle within 15 metres of the oval. But every week since, the kids have been asking, is the crazy whistle dad coming back? That's great. I love that. This one here sent in by Oliver. In Year 8 football, I was playing full forward against bottom ladder South Bunbury. I kicked 0 goals 11, and in the last quarter, I was running into an open goal and hit the post for 0 goals 12. Dad told the runner to pull me off the ground. This is the start of the fourth quarter. He took my football boots off me as well as my glasses and put them in the car and drove off. He made me walk an hour and a half at home. Mum was in Bali at that time and doesn't know it till this day. That's a passionate dad.
I don't know about taking the glasses off in the poor bugger.
It's an amazing cock setup out there. This one is from Christian. A mate's dad thought we were all shit marks, so at training he made up these plastic handcuffs that he bought that held your hands in the perfect position to mark the ball. He then made us line up and take turns in wearing these handcuffs while he stood 10 metres away and speared bullets at us. He then took them to Kmart to see if he could sell them to him.
Well,
this is like
I
perfect.
suppose, yeah.
Perfect place to have your hands when you want to mark a ball. Wow. Man, dads are crazy. I don't want to be a footy dad like this.
level.
This is wild behaviour. Lucas, these are classic. These ones was during Auskick and before training. Asked Dad if I could run down a hill, and he said yes, but if I get hurt, it's my fault. I proceeded to do it and fell down, hurting my ankle. I ran crying to Dad, barely able to walk. Got told to suck it up, princess, as it was my choice. I then proceeded to butt scoot the whole day because I couldn't walk on this thing. Mum gets home that night and sees how swollen my ankle had become and takes me to hospital. One fractured ankle and a couple of torn ligaments later, and to this day, I never forget him telling me to suck it up.
Mm-hmm.
That's like my father-in-law told my wife, Anna, that when she used to, obviously, you give kids Panadol when they're teething or like have a headache, he said Panadol doesn't work and didn't believe in it.
Well,
Now he does believe in Panadol.
yeah, it definitely works.
Yep. This one from Nico. Okay, here we go. My footy dad here is in Ipswich, Queensland. You're going to love this one. So I'm taking my son to a footy game with my partner who, just so you know, just got back with together after a 6-month split. We go to cheer my son on and he's playing the Eagles. My son and this other kid get into a clash and they are both needing to get broken up. And to my surprise, the mother of the other child comes over. She was a gorgeous lady, the one I was seeing during the split that I was on with my baby mama.
Oh, dear.
Anyway, things get heated as words are being said mother to mother. And then she sees me and just lets it all out. I was riding your man the other week. It's got a big good one. I bet you know that. Hey, lovely. All that and so much worse. And then we had to break them up. All of it got reported and it was horrible. That's a naughty footy dad story.
Whoa.
That's a naughty footy dad story. That's Daddy.
a lot to take in, that one.
Daddy been a bad boy.
Yeah.
Real bad boy. So that's brought to you by DoorDash, helping footy dads, especially on Friday night for footy feeds. Finals coming up. They know that things get tough, obviously. Very tough, and they come to save the day. So get your footy feeds on DoorDash, especially finals coming around the corner. DoorDash. Any DoorDash that you've done lately? Any double DoorDashing?
I haven't double doored. What have I got recently? Oh, this was a bit... I don't know what the rule is here on this, but I DoorDashed some curry.
Oh.
And... No.
Okay.
It was beautiful. But I was like, oh yeah, I haven't really heard of that place. Like that, yeah,
we
like
go.
good, good delivery fee, whatever. Yeah, it was like 150 meters away,
Oh,
and I felt so bad. Like, is there a
limit.
or a minimum? Because I could have. I don't know.
That's a good question. I think if you're door dashing from, the distance would have to be, I'm going to say anything that's over a K,
Yeah,
it's play on.
play on.
150 is very close.
I don't think I would have if I had known. In fairness,
I didn't know where it was.
Yeah. And then I walked past it the next day on the way to the train. I went, oh,
Because they see that and that's annoying for them.
absolutely.
It's just putting some guy out.
So I do
Yeah.
apologise about that.
That's not on. So, all right, let's get into the games of football we have here. This one, Suns Essendon tonight, closing round, People's First Stadium, football on the Gold Coast on a Wednesday night. Let's be completely honest here. Let's not even sugarcoat it or try and live in a world of ifs, buts, and maybes. There's no way in the world Essendon win this game.
Well,
Let's be completely honest. There's absolutely no way. I'm sorry, Doggies fans. You putting your hopes and dreams of a finals berth on the back of wanting and needing the world's biggest upset in sports to happen, that's a false hope to put it in. I'm so sorry. You may as well, Doggies fans or Doggies players, just start drinking beers as soon as that ball's bounced. There's no way you win this game. I'm sorry to be an arsehole. Absolutely not.
you almost think that if Essendon can do this, you wipe their tally of how many days it's been since they've won a final, because they pretty much have.
Yep, that'll
if they
be it.
If they did this, it's as big as it gets.
It's not happening. Like, we're talking about a team here that you're backing in that has rolled out 44 players to play for them this year.
Yeah.
They've lost 12 in a row. 11 players have played 5 games or less. Now, you want them to get on a flight and go up to the Gold Coast on a Wednesday night when they should be on Mad Monday to beat a finals team in the Suns in their arena? Absolutely not. Absolutely not going to happen.
And how many days break? It can't be much.
They played Thursday night.
Thursday night. Oh, okay.
So they've had a big break. Absolutely not. No, then I'm sorry. The Suns are going to absolutely destroy him. Dimmer is going to wind them up so much. There's no way Dimmer will let this opportunity slide. They've already been sliding. For them to, what would be 3 losses in a row to find themselves out of finals. I mean, trust me, I'd love it. It'd be absolutely hilarious if the Bombers went up there and did a job.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It'd be the funniest thing in the world. Because it'd be the most Gold Coast thing ever to lose this game and then shoot themselves in the foot and still not play finals in their history, given where they were on the ladder. But there's no way that Noah Anderson, Matt Rao, Tuke Miller, Jared Witts, Ben King are letting this happen against a VFL team. If Essendon win this, the Suns should shut up shop and should just shut them up. The AFL should shut them up and say, you know what, this is never going to work. I'm out. It's so embarrassing. So give me the Suns by literally, I think it's one of those games where the Suns come out and just send a message and be like, you all thought, here's a 100-point win on them. I don't know what the weather's doing. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. Okay. What about from let's give them a sniff. If we have to look at it,
Yep.
How do Essendon win this? Because, what do they do?
Okay, honestly,
Yeah.
you buy just like maybe 15 to 20 fake moustaches. You say that your whole list has been injured, but we found these other players, and then you get Marcus Bontempelli,
Yeah. Barcus
Montempelli.
Yeah.
you know, book leverage to
Yeah.
coach them, and you send those guys as dressed as Essendon players to go and play. That's the only shot you give them. Nah. If I'm Essendon and you want that to happen, I'd be like, boys, guess what training is right now? And you got this plan in the back of your head. We're just going to cut corners really tight on the ground. Like I've doused the ground really wet, like puddles and stuff everywhere.
Yeah.
Let's try and snap our ACLs or something.
Yeah.
Let's try and just break every bone in our body. Does that be fun or not? And then it happens, and then you go to the Bulldogs and say, hey, come fill in for us. That's how that would work. Absolutely not. You give them hope, do you?
Well, they've just not been terrible, is all. And Suns, I just wonder if they're not ready for this. If they get nervous. Essendon won't be nervous. This is so much fun for them.
It's a free hit. It's a massive free hit.
Yeah. So, look, don't get me wrong. Suns will win. And I'm fully anticipating that. But there's still two teams out there. You've got to think about different scenarios.
There's a chance, but there's also a chance a lot of things. You know? There's a lot of chance that I could be in the league next week after this game that I have tomorrow.
That's true.
There's a chance there. I think if it was anyone but Essendon and West Coast, maybe.
Yeah.
But no, man, they don't want to be there. They don't want to be there.
Unless they do, and then they're planning on their Mad Monday on the Gold Coast the next day, and they're just like right up for the party.
But that's in the back of their mind now as well.
Oh, that's true.
So, okay. Well, I'm going to let Suns by heaps. My ex will be in finals for the first time.
Yeah, fair.
Okay. You got any Suns in the end?
Yeah, of course I will, but
You want it.
I just for the Essendon faithful and for the doggies as well. Like
Yeah.
I just we want to just
Yeah.
play devil's
We
advocate a
do.
bit.
We do. Well, yeah, have some hope, doggies. We'll know in the first 5 minutes.
Absolutely.
Then we'll know. And then our game.
The big one.
7:30, Marvel Stadium, Victoria versus the All-Stars. Let's go through the team. Sure, we haven't done this yet. So on our team, Nick Rewalt, Sirioli, myself, Adam Cooney, Isaac Smith, Andrew McLeod, Andrew Embley, Kate McCarthy, Ben Cousins, yourself, Ollie Gill, Aaron Phillips, Nick Cody, Anthony McDonald, Moody, Zach Toohey, Nick Davis, Tom Rockcliffe, Nick Daffy, Jeff Farmer, Travis Varco, Matt Shervington, got the biggest penis in the world, Prime Train, Joel Patfull, Danny Southern, Paul Popolo, Mitch Robinson, Chad Corns. The squad.
It's a good team.
It's a good squad. And then for Victoria, Luke Hodge, Gary Ablett, Brendan Fowler, Dane Swan, Steve Johnson, Stephen Milne, Luke Shuey, Campbell Brown, Brett Harvey, Bob Murphy, Dave Hughes, Tom Sheridan, Chris Johnson, Paul DiMattina, Brett Delidio, Deal Buckley, gonna destroy, Travis Coke, Luke Bowl, Heath Scotland, Easton Wood, Luke Dowhouse, Jordan Ruffhead, Josh Gibson, Brad Saul, James Frawley. That seems a bit unfair, that team.
Yeah.
That seems a bit unfair, that team.
Part of me feels like I feel like we're fitter, our side.
Yeah. We can run. We got some good outside speed.
Yeah, like you look at that team, Vic, and you go, great names, and possibly just in their prime, better than ours.
Yeah.
But I can't help but feel that you're Febs of the world. Come on.
Yeah. Oh, we got a Matt Shervington.
We're going to shove it.
We're
got a massive penis.
He absolutely, I was in the shower, absolutely huge balls on him. I've seen him. He's got in there. Massive nuts on him. So we got that. I feel good. Look, body-wise, I don't feel good. I don't know what position we're playing still, but I'm keen to get out there and show the world what we've got. I'm really looking forward to it. And also got a lot of beef out there. Got a lot of beef to settle. So you've got beef with Hughesy.
Yeah. I mean, did I create the beef to just try and get me up and about for the game? Absolutely.
You've got that beef.
But I've got it.
I've got beef with Stevie J. Now, Stevie J, I was just sitting there minding my own business, and he said, what did he say fuck me for? He came for me. He said this a couple of weeks ago about me being in the All-Stars game.
Do you know any doctors that can get me some of that Ozempic?
No, leaving Tony laughing.
Have you got anyone?
I don't need it, mate.
Trust me, I don't use it either.
I'm going to start a Luka Doncic sort of season. It's going to go for the next two and a bit weeks. I reckon give me 2 weeks.
Just some shakes.
I'll get around. They've got a few celebrity players playing, don't they? Like, imagine on Dan Does Footy comes. I could lose him in a phone box.
You need to play in a phone box because you're not going to
He won't fit in the phone box.
in one of your big phone boxes.
Okay. Got that in the memory bank ready to go.
A little laughter in that room,
Yeah, a
hey?
little after. I remember that one. Remember that one tomorrow. So that's one that we need to settle there. We've got, obviously, my stuff with Deal. Going to settle that for sure. So want to take the knives out my back and settle that one. So you can't escape. We're on the field together. And I am going to settle some scores. You bet your ass out there. I know it's all for fun and games, but hey, if I got an opportunity to line someone up, let's line them up.
And you know what? You say that, but the selectors know what they're doing. If they don't want us to
knew
squash
the drama.
beef, then they wouldn't have picked the beef in question.
They wouldn't say, hey, here's a steak restaurant.
Yes.
Try not to eat it all.
Yeah. No, don't enjoy it. Well,
No, in a steak restaurant. Gonna cut some beef up. Let's go. I can't wait. I'm absolutely pumped. So we've got these boots here, which I have almost forgotten about. So Puma and Harley Reid has sent us some boots. These are great. Look at that. That's our guy just looking after us here. So we'll be rocking these at the game. And Harley's put a nice little message on the back of them. Mine says, get a kick, love Harley. That's a nice message.
that's nice.
That's nice.
Mine says, good luck, Dan's mate. So
That's good.
that's what mine says.
That's good. That it does say good luck, Dan's mate. So that's inspiring. So shout out to Harley. We love you, man. We'll let you down. He also put the story up on his, he posted something and just saying, let her remember, or something like that, and then the finger emojis. So I think Harley wants me to give the finger. I'm going to give the finger so many times. I want the Bay as well to get rowdy. I'm not against the Bay storming.
For what, like a goal or just
I'm not against the storm.
a touch?
Yeah, say if all things align, I've kicked 6.
Yes.
That's equivalent to 100. If you kick a goal.
If I kick a goal,
That's a storm.
That's 100.
I'm not afraid of the Bay, the DDF Legends Bay, or DDF fans who are going, chanting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not against them getting into opposition, booing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not against any of that, giving the finger. I want double birds. I want the Bay to give double birds. I want to salute them.
Yep.
I want to go out there in the warm-up and I want to see my people and be like, yeah, have this,
Mm-hmm.
and then give it back to me as a sign of endearment.
And they know. They
know.
know who we're looking at.
Yep.
They know who we're talking about.
Yep.
So when they touch the ball,
They know.
make sure we can hear it.
They know. We want lots of energy. So I want that Bay to be absolutely rowdy. Just going off. This is your night as well. Your night to celebrate.
I can picture so clearly the image in my head. You know, Electric taking the photo.
Yeah.
We're facing the Bay. Birds up to them. Birds up back.
Yeah.
That'll just be absolute
Be all
cinema.
time. All time. I honestly can't wait. Now, I'm questionable on the left hamstring for sure. The fitness test today didn't feel great. Can feel it a little bit. Now, I can't get to top end speed. I don't think. I think I can get to about 85%.
Okay.
I moved okay today.
Yeah, you take 85.
I'll take 85. It's just the jumping and stuff. So that's a little bit of an
Yeah.
issue there, but enough to work with there. So I'm feeling really good.
That's awesome.
I'm feeling really good.
I'm
so
concerned about left and right.
kicking.
No, turning.
Hamstrings. Oh, turning. Yeah, I mean, you are very much going to stay straight line tracks.
I did buy, it's coming tomorrow, and let me know if I've wasted my money, like have I been sucked into the ACL world.
Yep.
But I've got one of those knee braces that like click on the side.
No, that's good.
Do they do anything? Like,
Never had a knee brace. Wouldn't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say it work. Is it for ACLs?
Well, for just knee
Yeah, right.
issues.
Yeah. Okay.
So I don't know. I just want to tighten that one in.
We got some fun stuff organised. We've got goal celebration songs, which is big. We've got that. We've also got some stuff happening in the Bay. We've got some sellies organised.
Yeah. Have you got like a? I've got a top
silly.
3, hoping that I kick 3.
Yeah. Okay. A 3's a lot.
Oh
Three's
yeah,
good.
no,
I'll take
no,
3 every day of the week.
Yeah.
Just worry about the tempo. What tempo is everyone going to go?
Oh.
As in, like, because if I go at 85%, that could still be. I've seen the other ones that have been there in the past we used to watch. It's very much like a 60% max kind of thing. And everyone's like, oh, if anyone takes it seriously, too much.
I think it's key to not be the person to set the tempo.
See, I was thinking if I start ruck, I just grab it out the ruck and boot it. Like, take that way too seriously.
Oh no, that's fine. Who do you reckon ruck for Vix? Who'd be the height there?
Couldn't tell you.
Stevie
couldn't tell
J even maybe would be the or.
I
I'm
actually
just
don't
thinking
know.
height.
I don't know. I'm just sick of being disrespected by everyone. You know,
Oh yeah.
I'm over it. So we'll settle that. I don't know. I think they'll put me in the ruck for sure, won't they?
Oh, at least a quarter.
Oh, fuck. I just want to clear the 50 and say, bring it in, boys. Let me go to work here against
Yeah.
whoever's on my back. I'm keen. So it's going to be awesome. We'll obviously have Electric doing some stuff on the day behind the scenes for socials. We'll do a vlog, no doubt about it as well. But this is big, mate. This is the fact that we're taking the field with genuine legends of the game. And again, for a good cause. Like, it's very, very humbling.
It's pretty cool
Because these guys, they're guys that, like, I know, I'm sure we both did, grew up loving, admiring. Like, for me, Andrew McLeod was my hero. Now to get to play with him on the same team, just, wiping it together, him to half back, me half forward, just being like, that's my guy. We're both had pretty much the same careers. It's awesome.
It's close to a dream come true, really.
Yeah, it's an absolute privilege. So, and thank you to you guys, the fans, the DDF fans, and everyone who has just seen it from afar. Thank you guys for selling out the bays and letting into everything we've done so far with our announcements and the through the legs bounce and everything that will happen throughout the week. Thank you guys. We go out there and we'll play for, obviously, because we want to play, but we know that we've got the weight of the fans on our back here.
Absolutely, yeah, you feel it.
And we carry it. I mean, it's an absolute privilege.
Yeah.
Pressure is a privilege. So we cannot wait to hopefully put on a show for you guys tomorrow night. I'm looking forward to it. So I'm looking forward to it. At least we can do. Might not have the skills. We'll try our best. We'll hit a few bodies. But if we can put on a show, that's a massive win.
That's true.
So let's go out there and do our community proud. Our families, and we'll do that. You bet your ass we'll do that. So
and then a big Mad Friday.
Then we've got the Friday. That's our Mad Friday. So I'm thinking we get in here, we just have some beers,
Oh,
spend some yarns, give you guys some behind the scenes access to what went down. Some stuff's going to come out of it.
Absolutely.
I could have a 6-week ban after this. I might be banned from all kind of charity legends game after this.
It's a genuine.
So I cannot wait. So hey, now we go forth, and you won't see us two on the other side. So thank you, we'll do it for you. We will see you on Friday. We'll probably see you at the ground on Thursday night. Give us your best wishes, and we'll do what we can for you. Keep it stiff.
Yeah.
We're all legends. Let's do this.
What's gambling really costing you? For free and confidential support, visit gamblinghelponline.org.au.